All right, what's going on? High Speed's out there coming at you with a real life down and dirty review. All right, I have some new shoes. Some new shoes I got that I thought would help me for my 1 miler PR run, trying to get down to a 5-minute mile. And I went with trying out the Saucony Endorphin Speed 2s. That's what they look like. Boom. You can see the shadow on my phone because I'm actually doing this. This is real. So I'm about 25 minutes into a 60-minute easy pace run. That's part of my training plan, my 6-week training plan. And as you can see, you want to, for an easy run, you want to be able to keep a conversation as you're running. That should be how fast you're running, okay? So as you can see, I can still do that because I can sit here and make a review for you guys while I'm doing my easy run. But anyway, you're here because you want to know about the Saucony Endorphin Speed 2s, all right? So here we go, real review. This is the first 20 minutes I put on these shoes. I just got them last night. Took them out of the box this morning, strapped them on my feet, and we're off. And these shoes are meant to be speed shoes, so racing shoes that you would use on pavement or a hard surface, okay? So I'm out here running on some brand new street, some brand new asphalt that hasn't even been fully paved yet. Nobody's driving on it. This is a good place to test this. It's still a little early to really decide, but I can tell you, based off the first initial feel of these shoes, that I'm able to, it's actually hard for me to run slower than what I'm used to be honest. There's this speed roll technology is what they call it. And it's supposed to be like in the plate, there's a spring action at where the ball of your foot is. And so it actually propels you forward as you run so that it takes less energy to propel yourself forward. So you can imagine that would be useful if you were trying to knock off some time on your racing runs, right? Well, I can tell you right out of the box, even just walking with these things, I could feel that springing action and it was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And it feels really good. And actually right out the gate, when I first started running, I was like, oh wait, I gotta slow down. This is an easy run. So right off the bat, I can tell you the speed roll technology is legit. That's real. That's not just, some words they put on there to make the shoe look good. That you can feel it, that's for sure. Another thing I'm digging about these shoes is that they are super light, man. Super light and really breathable. I can actually feel the breeze coming through the shoes as I'm running and it's cooling my feet down. I've never had that before, so that feels really good. On the website, it says, I think they're 7.9 ounces, 7.8 ounces, something like that. I'm used to running with the Brooks Adrenaline, Brooks Transcend, Brooks Glycerin. Those are usually like my go-to shoes, usually Brooks. And those are supposed to be lightweight shoes. These are way lighter than I'm used to. Not knocking on Brooks or anything, but I don't know, Saucony, you might have yourself a new lifelong customer so far. All right, last I want to hit up comfort, right? So I am definitely a wide toe shoe kind of person. I think most people out there should be running with wide toe shoes, especially if you're running longer distances regularly, because your feet tend to swell when you're running longer or if you run more. So you're gonna need those wide toe boxes in your shoes just to help with the comfort side of things. Also, you want to make sure you're running with the right type of shoe, whether it's like cushion, support, neutral, depending on your foot shape, all those sorts of things. You got to make sure you get that right. These are supposed to be neutral shoes. I do have pretty flat feet, so a lot of times I'll tend to steer towards like more supportive style shoes, but these are neutral. And I was like, well, I'll give them a shot because I'm training to run a shorter distance in a faster time, so it should be okay. But I can tell you, most people are going to run with a neutral shoe, and already feeling these, just warming up with them, it feels great on my feet. My foot isn't like sliding around everywhere. It's very form-fitting to my foot. I remember on the website, it says something about 3D form fit to fit like anybody's foot or whatever. And I think that might actually be pretty legit. I definitely have like unique feet for a person. And if they fit me this comfortably, then I think they're gonna fit most people out there just fine. Obviously, I'm only just breaking these in, but I think being able to say that even just during the initial break-in period says a lot about the shoe. Now, this shoe specifically, the Endorphin Speed 2, is actually part of a series that Saucony makes of Endorphin shoes. This is their shoe in the Endorphin series that's meant to be used for the hard training workouts for your running. So like sprint work, interval training, those types of workouts. And then they have the Endorphin Pro 2 that's really meant to be like, that's race day shoe. You don't even train with that shoe. That's like your race day shoe. But for us mortals out there that don't want to pay money for 2 pairs of shoes, we're just, you know, trying to hit personal bests, or we're not going to the Olympics, but we're, you know, or maybe we're training for something more personal. I think that these shoes are going to be just fine for training and for race day. They don't have that carbon plate that you might have heard about for like the best racing shoes out there. They have a nylon plate, and that's because of the training factor. But think about it, man. Like, if you're out there putting all those hard work into a training shoe, I would think it's going to be just fine on game day when I'm trying to do a personal best. If anything, like, the actual racing shoe might take off like a second or something, but I'm not that worried about it. You know what I mean? So I would say save yourself some money. When you're looking at the endorphins, just go with the shoe that you're going to be using the most, and just go and stick to that shoe. And that's what I did with the Speed 2s here, the Endorphin Speed 2s. I think these are going to be the best all-around endorphin series shoe to get me to what I need to be doing. So those are the 3 highlights that I'm seeing already. You got that springing action with the speed roll. That's legit. That's a real thing. I can absolutely feel that. It's definitely going to be helpful for sure. Honestly, man, I'm actually having a hard time slowing down with these shoes. I'm not even lying to you guys. It's legit. The lightweight factor of the shoe absolutely is there. These feel like I'm barely even wearing a shoe. And then third, the 3D form fit that they claim, I think might be a real thing, because they're feeling great on my feet, and I haven't even fully broke them in yet. And I got some weird feet, guys. I really do. So if they feel good on me, I think they're going to feel good for the majority of people out there. So overall, Saucony Endorphin Speed 2 get 5 out of 5 Gritty Soldier standard. These things are awesome. I love them already. So as far as the cost of these shoes go, you're going to see them out there for, they're still a brand new shoe on the market, so you're going to see them out there for about $160 a pair, pretty much anywhere you go, whether you buy it from the site or not. But I was able to get these for like $110 plus tax, which is pretty good for, I can tell you it's pretty good for a shoe like this. And I'll tell you how I did that. I'm gonna drop some money saving tips on you real quick. So first, get a buddy that has bought from Saucony before, and they have like a referral code. If you use that referral code, you save $20 off your order right off the bat, okay? I got a referral code for you, and it's in the description. Go use that. You can save $20 off your order right then and there, okay? Too easy. Next, if it's your first time buying from Saucony, which it was for me, you make an account real quick, give me your email, and they'll send you a 10% off coupon like right then and there. There's another 10% off right there. And third, if you're military like me, they also give you an instant military discount through ID.me. So if you have an ID.me account, which is really easy to set up, and it was like 15% right there, and that was added on to the other coupons and discounts that they already gave me. So I was able to get those 3 discounts right there really quick, really easy. So I got these awesome pair of shoes, discounted price from Saucony themselves, so I know they're the real deal, and that's what I would advise you do. So who these shoes are for, I would tell you right now, based off my initial assessment, I've definitely run through a lot of shoes, guys. These shoes are going to be best for people trying to knock down some time on their personal bests for shorter runs. I would say nothing more than 10 miles, okay? These shoes are good for people that are running nothing more than 10 miles on the reg. I wouldn't want to run any more than 10 miles on these, but anything less than 10 miles are absolutely good. These shoes are going to help me out to move faster and to save energy on my runs and help me break down those walls and help me get to those personal bests. Now I'm training to get a new PR for a 1 mile run. My baseline about 3 or 4 weeks ago was 5:40. Okay, and I'm trying to knock it down to a 5 or better within 6 weeks, and I'm putting a lot of work in, man. And I knew it was going to be critical to get a nice new pair of shoes that were really, you know, geared towards helping you reach that next race PR. And I can tell you with all certainty that these shoes are definitely going to help me get there. So I've got about 2 or 3 weeks left of training, and I'm going to be training with these shoes from now on. And these are the shoes you're going to see on race day for my 1 miler. Trying to get that 5 minutes, man. We'll get there. All right, if you guys like this kind of thing, I talk about all things fitness, military lifestyle, career enhancement, military schools, training, reviews, all sorts of things. Make sure to like and subscribe, tell your friends. Again, don't forget, if you're thinking about getting these shoes or anything from Saucony, definitely use the referral code in the description. It's gonna save you 20 bucks right off the bat. Don't waste your money, man. Save money where you can. If you guys have any input of your own as far as these shoes go, or maybe even just Saucony in general, please drop it in the comments for us. Help out the community. This is all meant to help you guys out. Besides that, I got nothing else for you. I'm gonna finish up my run. I'll see you on the next one.